What's up, guys? TheKephenSternan here, and I'm bringing you episode 3 of Best in Class series. In this episode, we're going to be covering 2 bolt-action sniper rifles in the game. The L115 gameplay is on top, and the USR is on bottom. And you might be wondering why it's like that, and that's because I have a special guest for you guys.
Hey guys, I'm the Cowboy. I am up there rocking the L11 for you guys, kicking Steven's ass. But we're going to start off with, I noticed that when I was playing, I ran slower with the L11 compared to the USR when I was playing it throughout multiplayer.
Yep.
Now, what's your opinion on this?
Honestly, it's right. It's dead on. It feels like the USR does cover more ground. If only slightly, it's still kind of noticeable. It just feels more smooth. And another big thing about this that everyone hopefully noticed is that it starts off with 6 rounds. The reason this is a big deal is because that's one more bullet than the L115, and that one bullet in the middle of the game can actually make a big difference because it's way faster to just go and have another bullet ready than it is to reload. And then speaking of the loading another bullet into the chamber, we also noticed that it felt faster on the USR to do that than it did on the L115. And we looked that up also, and it's true. It is actually faster, if only barely, than the L11.
Now, I was playing, and we were recording this, and the strange thing occurred to me. Well, while I scoped down, even though I quick scope all the time, the L11 had a dark ring around the middle of the scope. Now, yes, I know what a fucking sniper rifle is, and that there's a dark ring around all the time, but I was looking over at Steven while he was playing, and the USR doesn't have that. Now, it does make a big difference, even though the size of the scope takes up the same amount of screen in both sniper rifles. But if you can see more inside of the scope where it's not blurred out, I feel like that's a big difference.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, one thing Christian actually noticed is that the L11, takes up more of your screen. It's positioned kind of weird. You want to clarify that?
Yeah, while I was playing, I noticed that it sits a little high and more to the right, but it's also a bigger gun than the USR. I just know that from pausing both gameplays and kind of comparing, and you can kind of see that the L11 is a lot blockier than the USR is. And I felt this is a big deal when it comes to quick scoping and positioning your scope quickly compared to where the enemy you see is. I noticed I was putting my center of the scope more to the right, and I feel like I was unconsciously making up that when the L11 is positioned more to the right, that I would have to aim it more to the left. And I was just fucking that up, and that's why I didn't do as good.
Definitely. The whole thing is, with the USR and the L11, the USR is just smoother in pretty much every aspect, in my opinion anyway. But the thing is, it's how you play with the gun that really makes the difference. I'm sure there are some all-stars, like some phased players that use the L11. They're fantastic with it, and they hit clips every single day with it. That's okay for them. For me personally, the USR just feels smoother. It feels easier to use, I guess, is the term I'm looking for. There's no better term for it. And yeah, it's just my favorite gun. Like, KD is a lot higher with it than it is with the L11, and yeah, that's my gun. So what do you think?
Now, so that we're not biased, we have to give the L11 credit where it's at. And that's where it's a one-shot from the knees up, where that's the USR is only waist up. Now, if you played all the Call of Duties, you know this doesn't take effect all the time, and it's really weird. But this is stats that we've got to go through.
Yeah.
And I know I'm using the L11 in the clip, but my favorite is the USR, and that's what I use.
That's...
And that's why I didn't do as good as him, because usually do.
Yeah,
I mean, hell, I'm the cowboy.
Yeah, that's true. He is a cow. He's used a sniper in real life. But anyway, that's our review for this time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it helped you guys out. And until next time, I'm TheKephenSternan.
And this is the cowboy.
See ya.
Keep your head up to see where you're heading.
I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset. I can't deny it, getting higher, higher than my income. Income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset.